And what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to cook one first with no water pan. I'll take some good images and pictures of it so you guys can see, and then I'm going to cook one right after, the same temperature with a water pan. And I'm hoping there's some kind of difference here. If not, then I'm not sure what we're going to do here. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Today I am doing another chicken skin experiment video. This is basically a follow-up from the last video I did. If you haven't seen the last video I cooked two chickens and basically dried out the skin on one. I did a lot of prep to dry out the skin, and the other one I did nothing to it. I just took it out of the package, and I wanted to see how much of a difference it makes doing a little bit more prep to the skin regarding crispiness. And shockingly, there was no difference. And you can check out that video, man. It was crazy. I was stunned. I expected a little bit of difference, at least a little bit, but there was none. No difference that I could actually tell. I tried to look for one. And I did mention in that video about a water pan. And I recently started cooking with the water pan a little bit more, and I had a water pan in there during that cook. So that's kind of what leads me to the experiment today. So we're gonna be doing a similar thing. We're gonna be cooking two chickens. Super simple prep. I did not dry these out because it didn't matter in the last video. So we're gonna be taking these right out of the package. I'm gonna do a spatchcock, put some pepper on them, throw them in the smoker. And what I'm gonna do is here, I'm gonna cook one first with no water pan. And I'll take some good images and pictures of it so you guys can see. And then I'm gonna cook one right after at the same temperature with a water pan. And I'm hoping there's some kind of difference here. If not, then I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. But that's the plan for today. So let me get these unwrapped, prepped, and we'll get them in the smoker. Chicken one, no water pan. So today we're going to be cooking around 300 degrees. I'm cooking on this mill scale offset, so we're going to try to keep the temperature around 300 to 315 for both cooks. The first chicken is almost done, so what I'm going to do is open up the lid. We'll get some good shots of it on the smoker, and then I'm going to take it off, put it on this pan, and we'll take it inside just to get a closer look. This is chicken number one, no water pan. And just by looking at the legs here, you can tell they're nice and crispy. For doing absolutely nothing, hey man, I'm not gonna complain about that one bit. It's gonna be interesting to see if the water pan can top this. I'll try to get you guys a good comparison, but it's gonna be very interesting. Okay, we got chicken number two on. Got the water pan in. Let's see what happens. This is chicken number two, and yeah, it looks very similar to chicken number one here. They're both crispy and they both look very similar, and I'm looking at these up close. I would say the one without the water pan is a little darker. And if I had to give the slightest of edge, maybe the one without the water pan would be my winner if I had to really choose. But I did do a taste test to see, and was there a difference between the taste of, and there was. I noticed the one with the water pan had a little bit more flavor, and it was a little bit more tender. I definitely enjoyed that bite a little bit better than the one without a water pan. I took a piece when the one was warm earlier, so I had a equal, they were both warm, so it wasn't like a lopsided test. So, but if you're looking at this video strictly for skin, you know, I wouldn't lose sleep over if you're using a water pan or not. Didn't make a whole lot of difference. But if I had to choose a method going forward, I'm definitely going to continue using the water pan. Again, it's not like there's a massive difference, but I can tell just by cooking, because I've cooked a lot of meat. So, but I'm glad I did this experiment. I thought there would be a little bit more differences between the couple methods I've done, the drying out the skin in the water pan. But to be honest, putting those two videos, comparing it all into one experiment, you know, it wasn't a whole lot of change when between the different methods, which, you know, is interesting. A little frustrating, but you know, is what it is. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next video.